And over here, we would have said product profit. And product profit would be your price minus the cost. No quantity is going to come over here because it's in the product table. So it's per unit only that the calculation is going on. That's it. And this would be done. Let me just delete it. It makes no sense to keep this profit one. All right. Moving on. So what is the way in which DAX typically works? So in DAX, you have the measure name or the quantity that your measures. These are talking about DAX measures. So you have the name of your measure, right? You put a space or no space, doesn't really matter. Followed by the function which you want to apply. It could be as simple as a sum function. Then we have functions like filters, we have calculates, and so on and so forth. We are going to apply that. And then followed by the name of the table and the field or the column name on which you're going to be working. So this is the typical format that you will also always see: the name followed by the function or the formula, right? Followed by the name of the table and followed by the column or the field that we have. Now, arithmetic operators that we have used in Excel, they remain the same for Power BI, like a plus, minus, into, division, exponent. This is the same as Power BI. Comparison operators also remain the same. Logical operators: equal to, greater than equal to, less than, and not equal to, exactly the same. And instead of using it with a cell reference, like saying B1 is not equal to 100, we don't use the cell references, we use the field or the column names. So it could be quantity is less than 100 means the column of quantity, each entity we are going to work with is less than 100 or not. And then we have these functions. Ampersand is again used for concatenating two values. Double ampersand is, however, being used over here as an AND condition, when we have to check two conditions and both the conditions need to be met. In those cases, we use double ampersand. Like for example, over here in this example, I'm checking if the New York is, if the state is equal to New York and the quantity is greater than 10. So it's checking if this is true, then it returns me a value of true. Similarly, this double pipe symbol is used for working as OR. So if I have two conditions and I want to put a OR in between, this is how it is used. And then we have also in. Where did you study in?
SQL.
SQL. Correct. In SQL, you would have studied in. And in this case, what is it? It's like multiple ORs. But instead of writing the multiple ORs one by one, we put the field name outside, we put in, and whatever other possible answer, the possible things that we want to check, we are going to put in the quotes. Yes, this slide will be shared with you. Absolutely. Whatever I'm going to done till today, I'll post that slide for you. So it is used in this fashion, right? If I use double ampersand or if I use a double pipe symbol, what is the output that I should expect? What output should I expect?
Like we should consist
or
either NY, either ME.
or
When you're using double ampersand or double pipe symbol, what are the outcomes I should expect? Like if I'm using, let's say, state is equal to New York and quantity is greater than 10. What are the possible outputs that I should expect?
true and
And
false.
the
True and false.
True and false. That's it.
Both, yes.
What you're doing, you're checking conditions, right?
Yes.
What can it give? Yes, it meets, or no, it doesn't meet. Those are the only possible things you have. So if I'm going to use only double ampersand or if I'm going to use only double pipe symbol, then I'm actually creating a Boolean value over here. Simple example, let's say over here, let's go to the customer column. Where is the customer? Okay. Customer column. Open up. So for example, we have something like a homeowner, right? Let's say if it's a female and a homeowner, I want a yes. Otherwise, I want a no. A female and a homeowner. So is it a calculated column or a measure I should create? Question is that if it's a female homeowner, I want a true, otherwise false.
Calculated
Calculated
column.
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 Absolutely correct. It's a column we are creating. So how do we create? Right click, calculated column. And if I just want a yes or no kind of female home owner, and how will I use it? I have to write homeowner is equal to, now this is the trouble part. I don't remember what's written in that table. Let me go homeowner. Where is it? It's N or Y. And for male and female also, let's quickly check M or F. All right, let's go back. So homeowner is Y, double quotes, capital Y, double ampersand, because that works like an and then I want the gender equal to female and enter. So this is going to work, and you will see in the table we have got a column called female homeowner, right? And I'm getting false, as well as I'm going to get true. True I'll get when it's a female and has a home. Correct? So what we did, we created a column over here. Any questions? And we used double ampersand to make it work like an and, and. Questions?
No.
No, all good? All right. Now, Ronnie, thank you. Now is a good time to give the feedback. Please give your feedback. Now you guys have become, I think, bored of giving feedback only. Try to give feedback. Really helps every time a feedback comes in.
So
And
Ishani,
yes.
while creating a new column, this
Mhm.
female homeowner, so we are kind of giving that condition that if both the condition is true, then it reflect true. Otherwise, one of is not met the condition, then it returns false.
Absolutely.
So do we have option to yes or no kind of, or for that we need to use if? condition?
Okay, let's see who wants to answer this question. Kshitij is asking, so both the condition is met, it is giving me true. If either of the condition is false, it's giving me false. Instead of true or false, if I want a yes or a no, how will I do it?
We did it that conditional thing if and
Which function?
If and
function.
if else,
If.
yeah.
then.
So
Oh,
just
right.
like I told you, right? Lot of Excel functions. The Excel functions that you think of are functions over here. Okay. So this
Right.
entire thing became your what? If I
If
start with
condition,
this,
yeah.
this is the logical test. Value if true is what? Yes.
Yes,
Value if
else
false is
false.
what? No.
Okay,
Close
yeah.
the bracket. It is done now. Now if
Oh.
I go back to my tables, instead of true and false, it's coming as yes or no.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Shani.
You're welcome. So we just started. DAX are going to exhaust you a little bit. So be mentally prepared, little bit calculations. Again, I gave you a good flavor of relaxation, 2 days of visualization. Now I'm bringing you back in the horror world of DAX. Today is Wednesday or Thursday? Today is Wednesday. So we will be doing DAX only till Friday. So be prepared that every day we'll be doing some kind of formulas and calculations. All right. Yes, no excitement.
Yes,
Krishna,
Ishani. We are excited.
No excitement, like, oh God, till Friday. When will the weekend come? All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. And like I said, we'll continue. And yes, whatever we have done till today, the text operator, I will put all these 12 slides in the learning management system. And I'll upload my file also. Can I please see that condition? Sure, absolutely yes. And there you go.
Thank you, Miss Anu.
All right.
Thank you, Shani.
Thank you.
you,
Take care.
Shani.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Shani,
you. Bye.
Ishani, I need your feedback in regards to the dashboard which I created. Can I show my screen?
Yes, 1 second. Let me ask Shweta.